Hey guys, wanted to come to you this afternoon with an update on my bullet journal. I experimented. I've used a bullet journal for the last, from August until about February or March maybe. And then I thought I would go a different route. I bought a Carpe Diem, wasn't for me. Bought a Happy Planner, wasn't for me. I'm back. I bought a Lutrum 1917, and there are so many bullet journal videos that you can view on YouTube, but I wanted to share mine. Some of you really have anxiety about starting a new journal, and you really shouldn't. You should just get in there and make the pages work for you, because some of them are very, very pretty. And that's okay, but they need to be practical. They need to be useful. If you're not going to keep a journal to really help you from day to day, what's the use of really keeping one? So I say jump in. When you don't like something, cover it up or go on to the next page. But I use mine. You can tell by my tabs that I really use mine, and they're getting a little battered there, because I do put this in my purse all the time. But I love it that it's already just got 2 months in it and it's getting full. But you'll see why I put a lot of stuff in mine. The great thing about the Lutrum is that it comes with a table of contents. I'm not exactly caught up on that right now, but I will. Most of the time I don't use it anyway. But I told you I purchased the Carpe Diem, and I am not a person to waste money. So it's really bothered me that I have that beautiful journal over there and that I'm not using it. But what I did, I took out because I usually draw my monthly spreads, and I thought, I've got all those pretty spreads, I'm going to use them. And on this particular one for April, I just absolutely glued it in. I did a little different for the next few months, and then I just used washi tape. And of course it came with the stickers for the days. I must have a monthly spread. No two ways about it. I have to know when I'm keeping the boys, when I'm taking Mother to the doctor. Mother has to see an eye doctor, an ear doctor, heart doctor, blood work for Coumadin. So I use some of the stickers that they use in the Happy Planners and all, but I just use a lot of regular stickers. I'm not an artist. I wished I could draw like a lot of you do, but I can't. But this is a must for me. This keeps me going. And I will tell you that in this new one, that I did things a little differently. Someone had said every time they tear off a piece of washi tape, they put it in their back of their book. So that's what I'm doing. I think that's kind of neat. It's kind of decorative. But I went to the back. One of the things that I didn't like before, this is a sermon that I was listening to, was not having pages that I could readily get to. And Marianne Kensington gave me this idea. And I haven't gone and started but my mother, I have to have her medical history. It's in my other one. But I just took several pages in the back and put washi tape on it. So these are reserved for nothing but her doctor visits. So that's really great. I did the same concept in the back with my forward planning. I used a different washi tape, and then I go there, and this helps so much, because when my daughter calls and she tells me that she needs me to keep the boys on a certain time, then I just go ahead and put it on there. So this forward planning really works for me. I have it all the way through January. I also have another page there that I can take it further than that. My cousin called me the other night, wanted to know if I'd go to her reunion with her in August, and of course I don't have August pages in there yet. So this forward planning really works well for me. So let's go back and start the flip through. Like I said, these are the Carpe Diem pages here. Then this is my monthly spread. And what I started doing with this a couple of months ago was to do the monthly spread like that's in most bullet journals. But then what I turned around and did here was to do those same dates for my YouTube postings, to let me know when I post a YouTube video, because I'm very visual. That lets me see when I go a lot of days without posting one. I love using all the different washi tape, the different stickers. I just love it. It just makes me feel good. Like I said, a lot of you draw just beautiful stuff. I can't do that, so I use stickers. Here's April, month at a glance. And then I start with my daily pages. I'm going to be doing a video on the selfie printer because that's what these came from. And I did a lot of research trying to get the most bang for my buck. And for me, the selfie printer worked the best. And of course, this particular right here is April the 19th when my grandchildren were involved in a wreck with their other grandmothers. So God's protection was upon them that day, and for that I'm grateful. So this is April the 17th through the 23rd here. Just showing what I need to do. I do. And I've kind of changed just recently, and I'm doing Monday through Sunday on mine, just because Monday seems like it's the beginning of the week for me. It's a weekly spread. My next weekly spread, I do this right here is ongoing task. I have since moved that, but at that time, don't y'all read where it says schedule colonoscopy over and over and over and over every week, because that was April and this is June and it's still on there. My doctor's going to kill me. So, but I still was having ongoing task here and then just dividing it up daily by decorations or by washi tape, whatever. This works good. I've changed it a little bit since then. Here was just a page where I just put some things that I don't know, just spoke to me. Not really memories, but just a page. That's what I said. That's what's so great about this. You can do whatever you want to. And then here is my daily tracker for April. And then I did a page with YouTube ideas. And then what I did for May, I decided not to tape. And I just did part of April. This is when I started using this. But for May, I decided not to tape the pages straight down from the Carpe Diem because I love this. So I guess you call it tipping it in, or I just taped them in, but I think they say tip in. But I just left them free. And it's bulking my book up just a little bit, but hey, I don't care. I'm a chunky girl and I love a chunky book. But as you can see, this monthly spread is very full. I depend upon it. I use it. Marked off here when my girlfriend and I went to the beach. It has my days when I keep my boys, my mother's doctor's appointments. It just helps me so much. Reset Girl has the cutest. Oh, I love her stickers. Love them. And then this is from the Carpe Diem. So I bought all kind of stickers for the Carpe Diem, and they will not go to waste. They will be used. Okay, monthly spread from May. And then I like to keep up with world events. I probably haven't done real well, but this is when, May the 19th, when the Egypt air flight went down. I'm all about keeping memories, and I journal besides this. So I do keep up with stuff like that. But I think it's interesting to keep up with what's going on in the world, too. This is my Bible study that I do on Tuesday night. This is my girls. This is an attendance roster. And this is just a page of some stuff that I had written down, just thoughts, quotes. I love this one. People will forget what you say to them through the years, but they will never forget how you make them feel. That was from a visiting pastor that was at our church, and I wrote that down. So I just love the flexibility. This is my Happy Mail, what I've been keeping up with all my Happy Mail. I got addresses on there I'll have to blur out that I have gotten. So I'll blur some of this out. This is just like a grateful page, the things that I appreciate. Then I have prayers of healing. I have scriptures here. I have needs of healing. I have people that I'm praying for salvation. I have people from YouTube who have asked me for prayers that I keep in it. Then I have my waiting on. Oh my goodness, Amazon Peachy Cheap is my best friends. So right now, what am I waiting on now? Washi tape from Peachy Cheap. That just lets me know when I order something, and this is just a small portion of it. So I did a lot of damage before I started this. But then when I did May, I decided to go ahead and put my monthly task on there all together for May on just one page. And then I didn't put it on my weekly spreads, which gives me more room. This is May the 1st through the 7th. Just decorated. I love the illustrated faith stickers. I love them. This and the butterfly is actually from a Brighton ad. I love Brighton jewelry. So I just keep up with it. Some days I do the weather, some days I don't. It just depends. But this right here keeps me so organized. And plus, I just love going back and looking at it and keeping up with it. Then I did my May month at a glance of everything going on in May. And also my YouTubes, which you can see I put out a good bit of YouTube videos in May. So I love the washi tape up there. I'm a washi tape addict. Yes, I need help. So month at a glance. And then I went on to May the 9th through the 15th weekly spread. And you can see here I have started with Mondays, and I'm carrying them through Saturday and Sunday here. But this is when I had my road trip to Florida, and my girlfriend and I just printed out. And what I did on, this is the way I print my pictures on my selfie. I print usually 4. These were a little bit different sizes, but most of the time I'll print a 2x3 and then cut them and use them to get the smaller pictures. Let me get back here. Well, of course, if I try to find it right off, I'm not going to. Smaller pictures like these. And that way I can get 4 pictures off of a 4x6. But this one I just did a collage of mine and her trip and put that in there. I love this page. And there was my packing list for Florida there. And here was my tracker. I really have an issue with fatigue and pain with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. And my doctor was so impressed with this that he actually took last month's and made a copy of it to keep up with it. So, to put in my medical records. So, May the 16th to the 22nd, a busy week, kindergarten graduation, kindergarten party, high school graduation, and then this, I still have a picture I'm going to print out. Sometimes I write a lot, sometimes I do more pictures. It just depends on what the week is like. But you see where this is a memory book? Some of you don't keep one like this at all. Yours is strictly, but this is, yes, I journal. Yes, I'm doing some of it the same, but I'm not going into detail in this one. But when that pretty little face right there, that one, that's his cousin. When that one's doing anything, I want him in my book. So, but you can see some weeks like this week, May the 23rd, 29. I'm really dependent. I have a lot of things going on, and I have to write a lot of things down. And y'all, I'm retired. But I still depend upon this. I'd gotten where I started putting down my meals there. And actually for June, I've made me a food log again. I had quit doing that. You see how I change up? Sometimes I use sticker tabs. Sometimes I draw them. So, and then this is one of my favorite songs, Oceans by Hillsong. And Reed, my oldest grandson, they actually sang this at their graduation. He's going to a Christian school for K4. And that song, just after I watched him sing, we sing it at church, but after I watched him sing it, I was just like, oh my gosh, such powerful words. So I just wanted that song in my book. And then I did a page, things that I want. And then it starts June, where we are right now. And of course, I'm already working on pages here. I've already got it set up for the month and everything, and working on my weekly spread. So this is just a short, there's times I do more in it than I do others, but I really depend upon my bullet journal. It really is a lifesaver for me. Some people don't want to put things together. I like putting them together. I like having the liberty to, when I want to do a page like this, that I can do it. When I have pages that, I want to put prayers or scriptures. Here I'm keeping up with my YouTube numbers here in the back. Prayer request from my Bible study. And then I keep up also with deaths. I guess you do that when you get older. But I also do births and marriages, my future planning. So all of this is in the back. And I've got a lot of good empty pages to take me through. And there's my spread for this starting tomorrow. So, and there's my new food log. But I'll go over that with you. But this is April and May in my bullet journal. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it has given you some ideas about something that you could do, and just wanted to share it with y'all. So leave your comments below if you've got any questions, and make sure, I never say this, but I guess I need to start saying it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like this video if you like it. That helps us in the YouTube world. But if you have any questions about bullet journaling, feel free. I'm not the expert, but girl, I watch enough videos to know, and to find it, but I can, give you some input on it, so if you need any. But anyway, thank you, and just, I'll be back soon. I've got some more things that I'm going to share with you, so I'll be back soon. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.